Praise the Lord, everybody. This is Yusuf West, and welcome to the Stages of Yusuf. This is October the 25th, 2012. This is about past 7 o'clock, about 7:30 Central Standard Time. And welcome, happy Thursday to everyone. The title of my discussion here today is basically character versus regular boxers. You know, character versus a regular boxer. Wrestlers like Hulk Hogan, he is the Muhammad Ali of wrestling. He went beyond the WWF. He went into movies, even though movies was cheesy. You know, if you see Hulk Hogan in a movie, basically you would go to that movie just because your favorite wrestler and you were the Hulkamaniac and you went inside the movie and you seen the movie. Even though they was cheesy, you still seen the movie. And out of all that Hulk Hogan really captivated you. His character captivated you outside of the WWF world. Now, there were also a lot of wrestlers that I like Ric Flair, you know, like Jake the Snake, like Junkyard Dog, that did not go beyond wrestling because of their personality. But it took, you know, a person like Hulk Hogan, he went beyond wrestling because of his personality, because of what he stood for. You know, even Mr. T, you know, Mr. T went beyond the personality. He went beyond into movies, into all the stuff right here. He went totally beyond it. Now, as I shift into the boxing world, you know, there are, you know, boxers that have went beyond the boxing world, that their personality have really had allowed them to go beyond the boxing world. There's a lot of characters that had, you know, back then, even in the old school characters, in the old school fighters, like the ultimate Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a character because he was called the People's Champ. He was not only the People's Champ, but he was the Black People's Champ. Back then, Black people was under the Jim Crow law. Black people was under a lot of suppression, oppression, and when they seen something like of strength like Muhammad Ali, that's what they would get behind because it represents something that they would dream to be. Muhammad Ali was a god to the black people, and that's why that he had a lot of people, and what he represented at that time, that it meant strength to people at that time. That's what he represented. You know, it's impossible to have a Muhammad Ali of today because there's no reason for you know, black people is not in oppression and suppression like they was when they back in, you know, the 60s and back in, you know, the 50s and the 60s and 70s. You know, they were in, you know, certain oppression. They're not in now. So it will be impossible for, you know, us to have a Muhammad Ali. You know, even I would not even say that, you know, I'll put a Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali on the same plane, because a Floyd Mayweather represents something totally different than Muhammad Ali represented. You know, Muhammad Ali represented the, you know, the liberation of black people. Floyd Mayweather do not. Floyd Mayweather is a flashy fighter. His personality is of flash. His personality is of, you know, I mean, his best friend is a rapper, you know, because his personality is far beyond the ropes, far beyond the ring, you know, and that's what got him. Look at Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is another people's champ. He is his people's champ. You know, the Philippines are very they're very proud people, and they're very proud of you know, of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is the poster boy of success. He comes from the gutter. He comes from a very poor nation, and he's not only in boxing, but boxing has opened other doors, like the government, you know, open other doors, you know, for him. and helped him beyond the ring. Even though he have this personality, he have a professional personality because he is in government. He is, you know, part of legislation. So definitely, he have to have this personality. He can't have, you know, he can't have the personality like, you know, Prince Nassim Ahmed, you know, or like Hector Camacho, or like Floyd Mayweather, you know, or Adrian Bronner. He can't have that personality because of what he's representing. He's representing government. He's not only representing himself, but he's representing the whole Philippines as not a boxer, but as a governor. That's what he represents. That's why he have to have this personality. Other flashy fighters like Prince Nassim Ahmed, you know, like Hector Macho Camacho, like the Iron Mike Tyson, who's a person of destruction, destroyer. There's George Foreman. George Foreman was a totally different fighter when he first began than a different fighter than when he came back. When he first began, he was a boxer. That's what he was. If you was a hardcore boxer, you knew him, and you was very fond of him because you liked to see him knock people out. He was real big. He was real dark. No personality. No nothing. Then the Foreman, when he came back in the ring, was a different type of Foreman. He was a preacher. He was the smiley face. He was the, you know, the moon cookie man. You know, the bald head man. He wasn't the big afro man. He was the bald head man. But he was very likable. Very likable. He was likable that so much that he had some success outside of the ring selling George Foreman grills than he had inside the ring. Just think of the boxers that just as good as Muhammad Ali, just as good as Floyd Mayweather, just as good as Floyd, Adrian Bronner, but don't have personality. They're just regular boxers with regular families, and that's all they want. You know, just think of those boxers. Would they be on the same level as Floyd Mayweather if they were flashy? Another fighter like Andre Ward. Andre Ward, I think, is the #1 pound for pound. Andre Ward is younger, but I think Andre Ward, his skill set is a lot better than Floyd Mayweather, but he do not have the personality of Floyd Mayweather. You know, I believe that he is a pay-per-view type of fighter, but he is not pay-per-view type of attraction yet. Is because he haven't sold his name. He haven't sold himself. He's not a villain. He's a likable person. He's a Christian, son of God. He's, you know, have a wife with children, you know, kids. He's very, just a very balanced person, but also we go into the reality of the spotlight that is boring, that is not, you know, as the antics of Floyd Mayweather. You know, you won't see Andre Ward go inside of strip clubs and spend $50,000. You just won't see him do that. Even though, you know, his money is not as long as Floyd Mayweather, but you will not see him like that. And as of that, that's why, you know, he do not have, you know, the fan base as of Floyd Mayweather or as of Adrian Bronner. What I mean about fan base, I mean that, you know, a diehard boxer, you know, boxing fan like me, myself, and like others that's diehard boxing fan know about Andre Ward and know about Son of God. But what if someone that's not a boxing fan, that just know Manny Pacquiao, that just know Floyd Mayweather, that just know, you know, these type of fighters said, you know, people that just talk about Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. These are the type of fans that's very casual, very, very, very casual. Don't look at, you know, every boxing match. Only look at the, you know, the pay-per-view attraction like Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao or even Manuel Marquez. You know, so that these type of fighters that Floyd Mayweather have pulled out and pulled into the boxing ring, went beyond the ropes that, you know, Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins, you know, have not did yet. That's why the fan base is not as big as it is with Floyd Mayweather. You know, Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Bronner, you know, they are well, you know, they know that this attitude that they have, this character that they have, that bring contempt, resentment. It's good and bad. The good part is that it brings fans. It brings fans beyond the unboxing. It also brings press. It brings press beyond boxing. There's TMZ. TMZ is not even a boxing source, but they do talk about Floyd Mayweather, the TMZ, and expose him to a total different realm of fans, or like even good news. I'm not talking about good news as in happy news. I'm talking about good news as in good gossip. Talks about when Floyd Mayweather spent $50,000 in a strip club with Ray J, or Adrian Bronner telling his girlfriend to brush his hair, and he bend down on one knee like he's going to marry her, then tell her to brush his hair. Stuff like that. All these antics only bring more fan base. That's this type of personality that they have. They only bring more fan base into the boxing, but it also bring room enough to take them outside the ropes. What I mean about that is this, Floyd Mayweather have basically made more money, or even or money on the same level as he made inside the ropes than outside the ropes. Inside the ropes, Floyd Mayweather probably would make between 30 to 40 million. I'm just saying, it could be more, it could be less. I'm just saying 30 to 40 million. Well, he went to WWE and made 20 million last time. Now, this April of 2013, he's going into WWE again. I think they're going to pay him 30 million. So definitely, he's making more money outside the ropes, or on the same level as he made inside the ropes. Look at George Foreman. I believe that George Foreman, off George Foreman grills, made way more money than he made when he was as a boxer. Muhammad Ali, I believe Muhammad Ali is making more money now selling his t-shirts, memorabilia, posters, all type of things, movies with him and Will Smith, they made movies about him, different documentaries about him. He making more money now than he made when he was in the ring. And what these type of boxers represent, definitely. I'm just telling you this, that anybody that write any hate mail, or any hate messages, or do videos that they don't like this person, they don't like that person, a particular boxer, what you're doing is you're playing in the hands of that character. It's what it is. It's just a character. Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather is not Floyd Mayweather. So when you write a video about Floyd Mayweather, you write a video about Money Mayweather, not Floyd Mayweather, and you're making Money Mayweather more relevant. If you write, do a video that's anti-Pacquiao, then definitely you're making him more relevant as well. So the conclusion of my discussion is that as long as you talk about a boxer, good or bad, you will keep them relevant, you will keep them alive, and that's how they generate more money, because they generate more fans, because word of mouth is better than anything. Word of mouth is better than anything. So as long as you keep them relevant, you will keep them alive. This is Yusuf West. Thank you for watching. Basically, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and comment down. If I haven't mentioned a flashy fighter, go ahead on and put that down. What flashy fighter I have not mentioned. If you want to hit me up to something else, that's good. Go ahead on and hit me up. Go ahead on and rate my video good or bad. Go ahead on and subscribe if you have to. Go ahead on and put a friend request, box, anything else, okay? May God bless you. May He keep you into the bosom of the Spirit. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And basically, you plan into their hands and you plan into their hands, and you're saying that this person is still relevant. Even though if you're saying how trashy he is, or you call him Flomos, or you call him Pactards, or you call him whatever you calling him, homosexual, whatever you're saying, you're still keeping that fighter is relevant. Even though you have wars against Mayweather fans, have wars against Pacquiao fans, don't you know you still keeping them relevant? Because even though that they're fans, but who are they fans are? They're fans of Mayweather or they're fans of Pacquiao. And it's not about being fans, but it's about being fans of who? You're keeping that person relevant. That's what you're doing.